Hi everyone, Liz here. Thanks for stopping by. So, happy 23rd of December. One more day to go. So we're Christmas Eve. Okay, so I'm going to combine these two videos. I was going to do an unboxing and a completion, and I was going to do my advent calendar, and then we've had a bit of a morning. So yeah, we've had an ambulance this morning for hubby, but fortunately and fingers crossed he is okay. We just had a bit of a do this morning and had to get the paramedics to come and check him out. But anyway, they've decided he is okay. They would have preferred him to go to A&E. But as of yesterday, there was a 20-hour wait at A&E to get from the ambulance to be seen. So he's not gone in, but he has gone for his dialysis this morning and he's a lot better then. So fingers crossed. I told him I don't want to see any more paramedics and hospitals before Christmas now. But anyway, it's been a bit of a weekend. Yeah. So what shall we do first? I'll do the unboxing and the completion. I got my clock finished. You can see what time it is now because the clock is ticking away and going round and round and round. I've not stuck it on the wall yet because I wanted to show you all before I put it on the wall. So it is just on its stand at the moment. But I'm really pleased I got this. I just think, yeah, it's going to be something that I bring out every Christmas now. Part of my Christmas decorations. Yay! Right, so let us have a look. I'm all 6s and 7s, so if I get words wrong, if I get things wrong, I don't. It's just one of those days. So let's just move those two to one side for now. That's my fan cells and my National Lampoons. So let's have a look at this, and I think I can probably guess what it is. I think you can probably guess what it is as well. So yeah, let's have a look. 23rd of December. Ooh. Oh, that's it. It all seems to have come round in a bit of a rush all of a sudden, Christmas. It seemed ages away, and then it rushed up to the 1st of December. And then, goodness, I don't know whether it's from doing this advent calendar or what, but it just seems to have flown by. So, okay, this is a different one, right? Just stay there, boxes don't fall off there. So are we a diamond painting pen? Are we a knife? What are we? Let's have a look at this. Some sort of a tool. So in a very pale peppermint cream green. Slide it out here. So we've got, oh my goodness, it's a pair of scissors. Oh wow, that's excellent. Oh, well, I've never seen one of these before. That is amazing. So we've got a tool now that you push that up there and you've got a pair of scissors. So how sharp are we? Oh, quite sharp. Very rounded ends though, so there wouldn't have been any good for me with cutting out my 3D decoupage because I need really fine tips that go right to the end. But for other crafting and things, they're brilliant. So yeah, excellent. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. Oh, this is really different. So let's take that end off. And oh, that's a knife. So we have one of those like porcelain knives, really fine porcelain tips. See if it'll focus in. You can just about see it. Let me get a piece of paper. That will do. Really ought to have a cutting mat. And I'll use one of my little coasters. So let's see. Oh yeah, very sharp, very nice. Yeah, rather than just cutting straight lines, I'd like to do a little bit of a corner because it just gives you that little bit to see whether it's cutting properly. There's no frayed edges or anything on there. So that's that and that's that. So what does that do then? Okay, so we've got a little thing there. Does that just push that up or down, or is that just for putting the lid on? Don't know what that bit does. Hang on. No, I think that must just be something to do. I think this little sort of ridged bit here. It does seem as though it should do something, but it's not moving. It does push in, but nothing's pulling out there. And that does just seem to click on there. So whether that's just maybe to try and help me pull this off, but that does just pull off anyway. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you've had one of these and whether that does actually do anything, or whether it's just there to make it look a bit more like a multi-tool. But that's brilliant. I mean, this would be really good for having in your handbag, to be honest, for carrying around, because there are times when you do need a pair of scissors. And yeah, it's better off to not use your teeth. And that is really quite secure in there. That's really quite good in there. So yeah, oh, liking this. Well, I've never seen one of these before, because I'm sure if I had, I would have bought one, because I'm terrible on tools and things. I always have to get anything that is new in a tool that you can play around with. And yeah, that seems pretty good. Yeah, I just wish I knew what that did. No, you see, that's the scissors there. That's really secure there. I just wondered if maybe sort of that bit came off and there was something underneath there. Let me just put those scissors away again. I'll give it one more try. Oh, it does. Oh. No, there's nothing else there. It would have... I'm just expecting the earth, aren't I? I'm just terrible. So I'll just pop that one down. I don't know whether that's supposed to put the knife up or down, this little blade here, but it's not moving anything, so yeah, not quite sure. But anyway, so that's that. But that is really handy, really good, and the scissors seem pretty good, but that was a bit different. I was expecting it to be another diamond painting pen, but I'm thinking, well, we've had like a special drill diamond painting pen, and we've had a normal diamond painting pen, which was very nice. And then I was thinking, why would they give us another pen? But anyway, it's not. It's a tool. So it's a cutting tool. We have scissors at one end, which again, nice and blunt at this end. So if you do have them in your handbag or whatever, they're not going to come out and stab anything. And then your nice little knife at that end. So very handy. It would have been exceptionally handy when I was doing my crafting, going to my craft classes and things, because it's all in one. But yes, so liking that item to get in an advent calendar. So let us have a look and see what the Laugh For National Lampoons is. Thank you to everybody that sent messages regarding going to see my mum yesterday. The taxi arrived on time. Well, actually, it was a little bit early, and we got to the home to see my mum. And as we pulled up, there was an ambulance outside the home, and I said, oh, I hope that's not for my mum. And it was. Yeah, you just couldn't credit it, could you? So yeah, apparently while she'd been having her dinner, she'd gone really non-responsive, and then she'd passed out, so they'd called an ambulance. Anyway, the paramedics were there, and when we got in, she was laid out on the ambulance stretcher, and she was okay. She was talking away. She was so pleased to see my hubby Paul. She just held his hand, and she was so pleased to see him, and they're just chatting away and winding each other up. And I said, hello, I'm here. When you've finished chatting up my husband, Mum, can I actually have him back, and can we have a conversation? And she just laughed. Yeah, it was lovely to see her, and she was really, really pleased to see him. And I think that cheered her up as well after being poorly. And then they did send a nurse to do some blood tests and things, and she has unfortunately got another infection. So yeah, it's not brilliant. This is like the 4th one in like 6 months. So there's something going on, but we don't know what it is. But anyway, apparently at Hull Royal Infirmary, Hull Royal Teaching Hospital, or whatever they call it now, there was a 20-hour wait list in A&E. So if they'd have taken her in the ambulance to hospital to check her out there, then yeah, she'd have been waiting around at least 20 hours to be seen. That's not good for somebody with my mum's condition and everything. So yeah, the decision was made to keep her in the home. It would be better to keep her in the home. So she's got her antibiotics this morning that she started, so that's been really good. And then, as I say, I had to call 999 and get the ambulance out for hubby this morning because he went a bit funny and he was projectile being sick and things. So yeah, it wasn't good, but anyway, he seems okay now, so fingers crossed neither of them are going into hospital over Christmas. I've told them both I won't speak to them again if they go in, and they're not allowed to go in together. We had enough of them both being in hospital at the same time earlier in the year, so it's not happening again. So anyway, we'll see. At the moment everything seems okay, but yeah, I'm a bit late filming this. I was a bit, oh gosh, I'm not going to get that filmed today, am I? But anyway, I am here, and yeah, we are filming and we are opening this, so hopefully we'll be opening tomorrow's as well. It would just be typical that I've been waiting to open that big one at the end, and I end up not being able to do it. I am only kidding. I do take it very seriously, hubby's illness and my mum's illnesses and things. But you've got to laugh. You've just got to laugh. So yeah, everything that I had planned today has just completely gone out of the window. So anyway, I am doing this and I'm waffling. So let us get into this 23rd and see what we've got in this. If it's something really, really bizarre, well, it is. Nothing would surprise me these days. Oh. So, we've got Clark Griswold in his ski mask with his chainsaw. So yeah, we saw this one in hubby's. He's got the little like rubber character of it, and yeah, we've got the acrylic character now. So we get Clark twice, but I suppose he is the main character. And yeah, that's when he comes back after he's been and cut down his family Christmas tree from the forest, and he comes and he starts slicing it so he can get it in the house. Still doesn't really fit in the house, but anyway. So yeah, that's his mask. He's quite rude to his next door neighbours as well. That's quite funny as well. So we just have the last one to open. I'm not quite sure what it's going to be, to be honest, because we've had a Christmas tree and we've had a Santa with the reindeer, so don't know what that one could possibly be. I don't know what we've got missing really, but anyway, we will wait till tomorrow to open it and see what it is. It's trying to escape, look. It's caught on the edge there, but I haven't opened it. It's not opened, so I've not looked. I don't know what's in there, and we'll see what there is. But yeah. Fingers crossed we will get to open it. And fingers crossed I get this video finished and edited today as well and get it up. So yeah, it should be okay. I'll try not to make it too long. She says waffling on and on and on again. Right, so we are on the 23rd on our Christmas decorations one in our lovely snowman little box from Fan Cells. So let's get this one opened. Oh, and I've ripped it the wrong way. Oh, and we've got a red bauble. Oh, this is, oh, it's a sweet. Oh, it's got black on the edges. Look, it's one of those boxes that's got black on the top edges, I think. Yeah, I'm getting black on my hands. Get rid of it. So this time we've got a square sweet. So that is a piece again of foam rubber in there, the same as the silver one. But I do like this idea. They've made that really long again. Look, I'll have to get my scissors out. Oh, I can use my scissors, my new scissors that I've got. And yeah, but yeah, it's a nice idea. These quite easy-ish to make. If you've got any wrapping paper left over, you know, if you've got those bits that they're too big really to throw away, but they're not big enough really to wrap a present, so you just don't like throwing them away. Maybe just me then. I like to use every bit. Just undo that a little bit there. That's got a bit stuck there. I can't quite get that. Oh, that's better. Just give it a bit of a foof at the end there. And where's my new scissors then? Let's use these new scissors, and we'll just trim that edge a little bit, just so that it's about the same as the other side. Put them away safely. Excellent. And I'll just get my nail in there and give it another little bit of a foof up at this end so that they match a little bit better. So yeah, so these are probably my least liked ones out of all of the ones in the advent calendar. But then I have to say, they have given me sort of an idea if you're wanting quick and easy Christmas decorations to make with the kids, or ones that just want to sparkle or use up those extra bits of wrapping paper, then these are great. That's nicer with it being holographic. This is a little bit sort of holographic, but with it being the red, you can sort of see the sort of pattern on it. But yeah, okay, so that's my silver one and that's my red one. So I wonder what we'll get in the last one tomorrow. Right in the middle there, look. Da da da. Excellent. Okay. Oh, Millie Moo's just come upstairs. She just couldn't quite work out all the people in the house this morning because our two lovely carers were here as well this morning, and they stayed with us while the paramedics and everybody were there. The ambulance did come really quickly this morning, I would think within about half an hour. So yeah, we did really well. They said allow up to sort of 90 minutes, so an hour and a half for them to get there, because he wasn't an urgent life-threatening emergency, but they still felt that they should send the ambulance out to come and have a look at him. So yeah, so his blood pressure was really high, but that can be because they've sent the paramedics as well, because he always wants to refuse to go to hospital. He never ever wants to go into hospital, which I don't blame him, and it's not nice. But anyway, so that was my morning. It's been not quite what I planned. The eve of Christmas Eve, if you see what I mean. Right, let me just move those two out of the way. These were all my AliExpress purchases. All of them have now come in, and I do think that this is super. I love it. It has just come out so well. I just love the colours on it. And as I say, this will now be coming out every Christmas. And if the clock mechanism stops working on these, it's just one AA battery that you need. If it does stop working, they're just so easy to replace. And you can buy these quite cheaply on Amazon and places as well, just to replace the clock. And you can always put your own hands on it as well if you wanted different hand shapes there. But I just think the charting on this is lovely, the way it's got the berries and the big green gems, and then the little clock, the way it's in the brown going all around. And we've got the light source coming from this direction, so we've got lighter to darker in this corner here, and it's just really, really pretty. Those little pearls just make that little difference as well, just that little bit of white to bring it in there. So yeah, really pleased with that, loving that. So that's my clock, and that one got finished. And I did start doing it actually after I said on the video that I'm going to start doing this one. And I did get it done, so yay, go me. And that's probably about the last time anything went to plan. Right, and then this, I've had these before. Why they sent this separately in a packet on its own, I have absolutely no idea. Yeah, this is one of the little, I think this, did I order this one as a square one? They've sent it with the little funnel bits separately, which I suppose is a good idea because then it saves it getting broken. So that will just go on there. But yeah, this is to take your little square containers. I've not got one without anything in it at the minute. So rather than your round bottles, you just put your little square container in there. And I'm presuming that the, oh, listen to the seagulls outside. I'm presuming that the little lid will come out this way, and then you just pour your gems into there. And that's not very good though, if you can see just there, look. Try and get it without these little bits here. There's quite a bit of a ridge there. I think all the gems are going to get stuck on there. Certainly not as good as the 3D printed ones that I've received. But anyway, we'll give it a go when we're kitting down. No, it'll be kitting up, won't it? Not kitting down. Oh, Liz, your brain's just not working today. So, yeah, it will be used at some point. Does it go on any other way? Does it go on a different way around, or are they all the same? It does look all the same. Yeah, it's just going to be the same. I think that's going to get gems stuck in it because there's ridges and things on there. But never mind, it was only, I think it was under £1, so we'll give it a go and see what it's like. So I just wanted to try one for square containers rather than the round bottles. So I suppose actually that's offset to that side because the square ones actually have just one side open, so maybe you don't even need to take the lid off, just open it. Albeit then it will bend backwards and it might break it. So yeah, anyway, we'll have a play about with that one when we get round to it. Right, and then these are actually both a similar thing, but I think they are two different ones. So let's have a look and see what we've got. Oh, these are nice. I'm not quite sure what this says. Might have to have a look at Google Translate. Unless it's just a pattern, but I'm thinking if it did say anything, it would probably be thank you. So we've got like a tape with all the shiny look, holographic. Very nice. So let's get these open and have a look. Okay, so we'll open this one first. Oh, it opens that way. Oh, nicely packaged. I must admit I was a little bit wary about how they would come packaged, because they are quite fragile. So it's just, do I need, let me get a little cutter out again. So we'll just give that a little bit of a cut over there. Actually, I could use my new one, couldn't I? And a cut over there. Yeah, what am I thinking of? Never mind, I've got this one out now. And I've just moved that pen somewhere and I don't know where I've put it, so it's probably gone underneath somewhere. Did I pick it up with my other things? I don't know where my brain is today. So, oh, look at that. So this is a 3D printed one. And, oh, I like that pattern on the bottom. Very nice. Not had anything like that before. Keep all my bubble wrap. So yeah, these are to put your drills or gems in. You know, when you get them in the little baggies and you just don't really want to kit them up, you just want to use your bags. These are to keep all your little bags separate. And I have got a very large one. And then I thought, well, I'll get the smaller one as well, because sometimes you don't have quite so many gems and you don't want to use the larger one. It's too big, so I thought I would see what these were like. Okey-doke. And actually, I do like the fact that they are actually both the same size, but the little slots are a little bit narrower on that one. So they're both, they didn't have hot pink, otherwise I would have got that. We've got them in this lovely purple. So this one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little compartments. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, so we've got an 8 and a 16. This is the one that I got earlier last year. And this is, oh wait, 8. This is about a 30 something. I can't remember off the top of my head. I won't count them all now. But yeah, this is quite handy to put all your little bags in. You know, if you get a picture and you've got all the little bags, you can stand them up in it. You could use it for your storage if you wanted to. Or if, say, you've got a lot spares, you could put those in there. If you're doing a picture, say, that's got a lot of 310s and you want to keep them in the bags, you could put them all in these little slots so that you can just use them as is, rather than just having them in your pocket on your storage or whatever. I think you probably get the idea of how these work. So when you get like the smaller ones and you keep them like in a little tray, don't have any dividers, they all fall over. Whereas if you pop them in these little things, then they don't fall over. If you get your fatter ones, you could always put the fatter ones in one there. If it doesn't fit in one of these, it does, that does just fit in there. So yeah, you can just go along. And I have used the larger one, but I did think, oh, if they're doing smaller ones, then that might be a little bit handier. And you can always get 2 of the smaller ones, or as I say, 1 of the smaller ones and 1 of the little bit wider ones. And then they go right up to this size. So just from AliExpress. But I just thought these were quite something new to try. I do like to have a play about, and I've not had any drill storage or anything for a while. I don't know why I've got that one resting on my arm. Just annoying me, stop it. Okie doke. And then there we are. So we've got the 16 in there. Okay, so now I know that the numbered 1 to 16. And when I want to take one out, I can use this one and then pop it back again. And it also makes it easier if you've missed a gem and you need to get back in to your little bag to take out just 1 or 2 gems, then you know that they're in order and you can just pull them out. So, and then obviously the bigger one works just on a bigger scale. You just get more colours in it. So yeah, if you don't like to kit up, if you've already got the bags and you just use the bags, it's just a little extra, and there's plenty of room in there. I think these are really good. I can't imagine I'm going to use that one quite as much. Yeah, this was the Diamond Painting Deutschland penguin, wasn't it? I haven't started this one yet. But yeah, look, this one came with the 3 huge bags of the 5200 white. So you could kit up all of the other colours into there and then just have your bigger bags of your white in there. So actually, yeah, that's really handy for that. And then you know how many of your whites that you've got, and they're not falling all over the place, and you're not going to lose them. So that would be quite nice to kit up in. And you could always use some little wooden pegs or something, or some paper clips, just to keep these together if you were kitting them up together. How many colours does this have? It's got 36, so we've not got quite enough of the little... we've not cut quite enough of the little segments, the little slots there. But I could kit all this up into one of these and then just have the bigger one just separate. So, yeah, liking these. Pleased I got these. Something to try. I do like to have a little bit of a play and a little bit of a try. Audrey just tried to escape again. Out of all of them, she's the one that seems to want to escape off that side. So, typical teenager. Okay, so not quite the 2 videos that I was expecting to make today, but yeah, we've still managed to have a look in our advent calendars, and I've done my unboxing as well and shown you a completion all in one little video. Let me just pull my clock down a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. Smiley Santa, he's happy anyway, and Snowman's happy, so yay. Sorry, it's not been quite the videos that I was expecting to make. But anyway, we got there in the end, and that's what matters. But if you have enjoyed this video and enjoyed looking at these, then as always, a thumbs up is very much appreciated. Any comments or questions in the comments down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you want to join our little family and see what we get up to next, see some of these being used, see the final days of the advent calendar, the big parcel, the big one for tomorrow. Look at the size of that one. So yeah, come back tomorrow, and fingers crossed the video will be done, and I'm hoping to do my decorations and everything tomorrow as well and get that video up. So all I've got to say is then thank you ever so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me for the whole of the advent calendar and for commenting and liking. It means a lot, and it does boost me a little bit on YouTube as well. So thank you ever so much for stopping by. Take care everybody, and I hope to see you all again tomorrow. Bye for now.